Hello everyone. So for today, I'm going to Mod Podge some of these old coloring book, or not coloring book, illustrated book pages. So I'm going to take pieces that I have here and just glue them on with some Mod Podge. I figure this is a good way of using up all my fabric scraps that I've had kind of just hanging out. While also preparing for upcoming journals. So I'm just gonna Mod Podge them on, and hopefully this works. I like trying new things with you guys because, again, if something doesn't work for me, maybe it works for you really well. And again, it just trying stuff new and different is always sometimes hard to do when you don't know what to expect or anything else like that. So that's why, again, I'm just trying to see if this works at all. Does that help it? Yeah, it does. Okay. Ooh, I probably added way too much to this. That's okay. It happens sometimes like that where you add a little too much. I'll just use it on the next page. But I know fabric just soaks this stuff up. Too, so you want it to be pretty thick. Alright, let's just do this since I think it's a little too thick on here. We'll just use it for our next sheet. And again, I'll probably be taking this and putting it off to the side to let it dry, but I'm hoping I started this early enough too where you guys won't hear the upstairs neighbors too much. I either have to do this late at night or early in the morning. I've kind of figured out. One side there. see if we can get this other side on here. All right, oops, just stuck my fingers right in. How I figure it, if we get this completely covered and everything else, it will definitely look different. But then we can cut them up at later journals and have pre-made tags and stuff ready to go for our next journals. I like making tags and stuff with the journals that are coming, you know, it does help having stuff pre-done a little bit before starting. Sorry, I'm gonna go set these somewhere to dry. Again, it's just me trying to get some stuff done. A little bit here and there. Last night it sounded like something crashed in my kitchen and dining room, and I go to look and there was nothing that crashed. So I'm guessing it happened with upstairs neighbors. The issue, whatever it was. Again, things don't surprise me when it comes down to them. I just wish someone would evict them already. I'm not a complainer. I normally don't complain about them things, but it, like, the noise they make, occupies a lot of my time. Makes it so I can't get things done. And I did try coffee dyeing these to see if it'd make any difference. No. Did not help me whatsoever. When it came down to getting these to look differently, I just, nope. Some of them I even tried gessoing. Didn't work. Didn't help me any. I was hoping it would, but it didn't. I find this really relaxing though when having stress like that. Just gluing. And of course, if you don't like that feeling of Mod Podge or glue on your fingers, some people don't, some people do. I personally could care less when I have it done, but you can always wear gloves. Gloves work really well for use like this. If you don't like the feeling of something on your fingers and all that jazz, glove up. I mean, again, I personally could care less. I get my hands all gummed up 90% of the time either way, so getting my hands a little gummed up don't really bother me. I have 2 kids who like to get sticky. I mean, again, it's gonna happen to me. I'd prefer to be the one gumming up my fingers though than having my kids gum up my fingers. Let's see what else I have here. One of these pieces. And this one I'm just going to let dry like this and see what happens. It may not be as stiff as the others, but that's okay. Alright, and this is, I think, our last page, so let's just Mod Podge together, right? And if you ever go through the situation where you can't afford Mod Podge, but you really want it to craft with, glue and water. You find the right mixture of glue and water for you. I've learned that it don't really matter. Some people say you need direct measurements. I'm not a direct measurement type person, so personally, I have figured out that I don't like using direct measurements when it comes down to stuff like this. I like to just have what I can. Just because this is an extra big piece, I'm just cutting it off. All right. Let's cut off more pieces of this because this is just way too long. And I mean, I have used glue stick, as you know, to get fabric down on paper. I have used whatchamacallit, Fabri-Tac too. I wanted to show you how paper and Mod Podge work really good together too with certain things. This is how I make a lot of my hardcovers, is I'll Mod Podge it on to the actual hardcover, and then normally this part I do with Fabri-Tac. Works really well. I haven't done a hardcover journal in a while though. I'm kind of getting sick of the hardcover journals. I made way more than enough. There we go. Alright. But that's a good way of using illustration type stuff out of the way. So I think that's it for the day. I'm going to let them dry, and maybe we'll get back to cutting them, or I might do them off screen, not sure yet. But enjoy the rest of your day or night. Bye.